Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm thrilled you're here for my very first video on lawn care, focusing specifically on Bermuda grass. On this channel, I will be using the experience that I've gained over the last couple of years and also exploring new ways to care for your lawn. Now, if you're a fellow lawn enthusiast or simply just want a better Bermuda lawn, you're in the right place. All right, well, let's get started with the first mow. Alright guys, I wanted to show you this, how I mow. So I mow in one direction. I switch every time I mow, but in this case I make sure it's in the same row across all patches here. So across the driveway here, I make sure that the lines that you see on the grass are the same on each side. So when you're looking at it from the street, it looks very uniform. And I do that also on the parkway grass too. Alright guys, something else I wanted to share with you. As I mow, I'm making sure that my left wheel or the inside wheel is right on the previous line of that wheel, so you get good coverage. Hey guys, I want to take a moment to share with you how I'm mowing here. So I'm not using a bag, which leads to these piles of grass clippings that are just kind of sitting on top of the grass. Sometimes I will use a bag to bag it up, but you know, the thought is that this grass clipping has a lot of the nutrients that you've fertilized and put into it, and so by bagging it up, you're kind of basically just throwing it away. So what I do is sometimes I come back in and kind of just spread it out and put it into the grass, or use a blower to put the grass back into the lawn, so you don't see this grass clippings on the top here. If you don't do that, you'll kind of see these kind of die off and get brown, and you'll just have patches of brown dead grass on top of your grass, and it doesn't look that great, but I see the use of reusing the fertilizer that's in here. All right, now we're going to edge using this weed whacker. What I typically like to do is work backwards. It steadies my hand, and I'm able to move nice and slow so the blade or the wire does not dig into the grass. I always recommend wearing glasses. I'm not wearing pants, but you can wear pants. I've definitely gotten nicked a couple times. The wire does sometimes pick up any debris that's on the grass. Hopefully you don't have any debris, but if you do, like mulch or anything like that, sticks, rocks, it will pick it up and then slam you right in the legs, which does hurt, believe me. Okay, so what I did on this side towards the fence there, I did turn the blade upwards, make sure that the protective is facing up, so you don't get any of those rocks and debris like I was talking about earlier, kind of up in your face. You still do have to be very, very careful with that because it does tend to fling up anything that's on the ground. And so I do have some mulch on that side, so you will see some bark that's flying up. Okay, so here by the patio, where the grass meets the patio, I typically do what I do on the fence line is I turn the weed whacker upside down, make sure the guard is facing up so it doesn't, again, spray any debris on you. Make sure there's no one on the patio, that the wire is facing. Things could get a little bit dicey there. But anyways, what I do is I turn that upside down and get a nice clean line on the patio. All right, guys, what I typically do here for these irrigation valves is I make sure to kind of round out the edges there. I don't want it to look like it's kind of boxed off from the lawnmower there, so I'd be very, very diligent and it's not overlapping on these boxes here. And yeah, it makes it look just a little bit more well-groomed. All right, guys, well, that's it. Glad you guys got to see how I mow my lawn. If you have any suggestions or comments or questions on how I did things or on how I should do things, leave a comment below. Love to address that in the next video. But yeah, so if you liked it, give a nice thumbs up. If you want more content like this, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, guys, enjoy the mow.